Yes, good morning, everyone. Today we'll be learning about presentations. Mainly we'll focus on PowerPoint as one of the tools that we used for presentations. So, first of all, we have to understand what are the benefits of PowerPoint. Why do you get the PowerPoint? So when you have your own Microsoft Office package, we have different tools like Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel, and many more. So we will focus more on the PowerPoint. So the Microsoft PowerPoint is an easy program to use and powerful tool for giving a presentation. Whether your presentation needs a visual kick, tools for collaborations, easy access, and the ability to share information beyond the initial meeting, PowerPoint is a good option. It can even help to reduce speaking anxiety by drawing eyes away from the speaker towards a screen. So let's talk about the visual impact, which is one of the benefits of using a PowerPoint. Making your presentation more interesting through the use of multimedia can help to improve the audience focus. PowerPoint allows you to use images, audio, and video to have a greater visual impact. The visual and the audio cues may also help a presenter to be more improvisational and interactive with the audience. However, try not to rely on this source, as your message might get lost in that latter. So that's why it's not advisable sometimes when you're presenting. Don't just rely on it so much. It's meant to just make your presentation more easier. Collaboration. PowerPoint allows you to work with other people in collaborative manner. This is especially useful in an office settings where teamwork is a key. Multiple people can collaborate on and contribute to the presentation by going to the review tab at the top of the program and click the new comment button. You can leave notes and reposition them on the screen for other team members to review. So comments can be an especially beneficial tool for clarification. That is collaboration. Then content sharing. Share your PowerPoint presentation with the world. So when you prepare your presentation, it's very easy that you can just share them on the internet so that other people can follow whatsoever that you are trying to give to them. It can be on the websites, it can be on YouTube, and many more platforms that where you can just share your PPTs or your PowerPoint slides. Flexibility. PowerPoint can be used in a number of different effective ways to communicate with your audience. Slides are completely customized to fit your needs. Depending on your approach, you may want to have a presentation that is text heavy, image heavy, or some combination of both. Text heavy presentations are generally good if you are giving a lecture to a group and want them to take notes. Image heavy presentation can help to make your presentation more conversational in style, since they are only visual cues. Combining the two approaches gives a listener the benefits of both visual aids and notes. So now at least we understand what is the PowerPoint and what can we use the PowerPoint for. So let's start to create the presentation using the PowerPoint. Okay, to access your PowerPoint, you can just come to the search box here down here. You can type PowerPoint. So you can see the app here. There is this PowerPoint app here. You can open that PowerPoint, and then that is new. It's here we have a blank presentation. So since we're going to just create our own presentation from the scratch, just click on blank. Then you will see this type of layout appearing on your screen. So you can add a title here, then your subtitle on this platform. So let's add our title here. Let's say our tutorial, like PowerPoint. Okay, PowerPoint tutorial. PowerPoint tutorial. So the PowerPoint tutorial you can just add some notes. Let me come and just copy. I'm very lazy when it comes to typing. Come and copy this and paste it here. So now we have started our first training on PowerPoint. So we have our main title and the subtitle here, so which describes what the PowerPoint do. So these are the tabs that you use to create your presentation. So we have a home tab which has different options. We are going to go through those options. We have insert also, it has different options. We will go through some of the options. Then you have the design. With the design part, this is whereby you're going to how you want your presentation look like. You just give it kind of the design that you want. You choose among the designs which are here. You just go through them. We have transitions. So you can have a transition whereby when you move from one slide to the other slide, there must be kind of a transition. It can be move, fade, push, and so forth. So we'll try to use those transitions. Then we also have animation. So the animation, it will help you. Maybe sometimes you want your text when you move to another slide or you're scrolling. So there should be that kind of animation, the movement and the stuff like those. So we will also cover that. The slideshow. So these ones, when you're doing your presentation, sometimes you may want your slide to start. You want to do a presentation from a certain point of the slides. Maybe you have 140 slides, so you want to start number 20. You can start from the current, or you want to start from the beginning. Just do this. Present online. I do a lot of these things actually. That's it. So we also have a review. Remember we talked about review when I was showing presenting on the benefits of PPT. So what they said during collaboration, you can go to review and add some comments. When you're working with different number of people, so they can add their comments on that. This is a new comment, so they can add the comment on that. So there are so many things there. Outline, how you want your slides to look like. Maybe you want this is the normal view, which is this one that you see. You can change to a different view like this ones, whereby you have your PPTs on the other side. That is the same thing, but in such a way that it looks like it's a notes. They are the notes. So we also have this one whereby you can have different windows in the same screen. So you can provide kind of the notes also. Reading view. So this is the reading view whereby you just do it, just read. Have so many views. Let me go to my normal view. So this is it. So to create the handouts, you can just do this. You have so many things that you can use, like options that you can use here. So you just go through them and start working on them. This is the help. So if you need a help, like how to use this and so forth, the training, stuff like those, support, everything. So you can start using that. So I'm using the Microsoft Office 2016. So you might be using 2013 or 2010 or even 2019. Some of you might be using 2007, but most of these options are still there, even though the interface might look different somehow. So don't worry about that. So we are on the home tab now. So on the home tab, you can save your slides here. Come to file if you want to save it. Save as. Let's see where do I want to save this. Let me browse. Okay, let me save it in the documents. Save this name and then save. So it has been saved. So let's add another slide. So when you add another slide on the on this window, on this platform that you're working on, you just come here, that is add. So there are different kinds of slides, different styles. So it depends which style do you want to add in your document. So with this one, this is the starting one. This is the first one, like the one we have already used, that has a title. So we can have this one that has a title and the content, whereby we are going to provide the title, then give the content. So I will opt for this one. So you have an option, the platform, where you can just add some content on your slide here. Then you have another option where you can add your title. So let's say it's introduction, maybe. Introduction. So you want to add some text here also. You can just come here and just do some just copy from here, whether you're doing presentation on the screen and so forth. And then this is just for demonstration. So I'll just add this text. This is my introduction. So when you paste this thing, when you paste it, remember we said copy is Control C, paste is Control V. So you will see this. So it depends how you want it, how you want to paste it. That is the pasting options. So this one is the keep source format. It means that you will keep the format that wherever you copy this, you will keep the same format. So here, if there were some pictures, you will use that. Keep the text only. This is another option. So I'll use this one, to keep the text only. Yes. So this introduction, I want it to be highlighted. Let me start here. I want it to look bold. Let me just bold. Make it bold. Let me change the font style. Let me use Tahoma. Yes. Let me reduce the font size maybe and make it 44. Yes. So let me come here, also this part. Let me change the font style. To change the font style, you highlight that text that you want to change and come here. We have so many font styles here. You can see that. So I want this Tahoma. And this is bold if I want to bold it. So just click. It's bold now. Now the heading is 44 because this is just as kind of subtitles. So let me just go for 36. Yeah, 36. 36 is good. So this is how my slides looks like. So let me add one more slide, and this time let me choose the different one. Let me choose this one. And with this one, I will add some graphics on it. So let me see. The heading for this slide is going to be graphics. And highlight this. Make it bold. So make sure that when you are designing your slides, everything is consistent. So with these headings, they should always be consistent. So you don't have to use different font style, because you're working on the heading. Headings all across the slides must have the same maybe font style and the text style, so they look more professional when they are like that. So let's keep on using the Homer, and remember we use 36 as our font size. Yes, so with this one also, these are the graphics. Let's add some images somewhere here on our text, so that at least we can have something beautiful. So you just click here, then you come to insert. So with insert, you're going to add some images. Let's take them from our devices. That's what I can get. Okay, I can see I have a projector here. Or let me insert it. So now you can see we have inserted a picture in our slides. So let's take this other option and insert another picture here. The device. Let's see what we can take from this. Okay, let me take this. Yes. So when you have your image here, when you click on this image, you can see this. So these things, they help you to resize your image. When you resize, you come here. Once this cursor shows this arrow, kind of, you left click, then you can resize. It depends on the size that you want it, big, small. That's how you can also do it. Sometimes you may want to write. Okay, let's come to this one. Sometimes you may want to write on this text, so on this image, or on top of this image, or some people will be struggling to provide the text, maybe to give an explanation what is going on here. So you can click here. So there's other options here where you can work on this image. So you can send it front, back, front, so forth. So here you can see it's bring forward, it's in front, so the text will go behind it. So let's bring forward. Yeah, it's bring forward, bring front to the front. Can just work on that. There are so many options that you can use, whereby you can send it backwards, also send it back, can send it back. So we will work on that, so don't worry. So when you come to this side, we have another options like remove in background. So you can remove the background. Here you can add some brightness, so whether you want it to look different, you can see it changing. So it's just a matter of how you want it to look like. Yes, let me leave it like that. So we also have artistic effects here. If you want it to style like this, style like that, change the look and so forth, so you can work on that. So here, this is kind of picture style, how you want it to look like. Can look it like horizontally, what you can see, just style it and make it beautiful, like this, like that, like that. There are so many options that you can decide to use. I like this one. I like that one, the rounded one. So this is how now you have some images on your slides. So let's add some text on these slides. Maybe we want to explain this project that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so forth. So you can just come here, insert. So there is an option here which is called the text box. So you click on the text box, then you come, you create, you just left click, then pull this and draw this. So yes, so now we can start typing maybe this projector is beautiful. It's beautiful. This projector is beautiful. So we have explained how this projector looks like just by adding a text. So now you understand how you can add a text. So while we are still here on the insert option, maybe you may want to add some footers, like header or a footer on your slide to show that, yeah, You are the one who prepared the slide, so that other people cannot say, no, this is my slide, I prepared this slide. So yes, you must make sure that you provide your header to show that I'm the one who prepared this slide. So with that, you come to here. This is the header and the footer. So with the header it will be on top here and the footer will be at the bottom. So let's come here and choose a footer. So with the footer, let's say prepared by students. Prepared by the students. So then you apply to all slides. So when you look down here, you can see that we have this footer here, whereby it shows that these slides have been prepared by the students. So even when you go to the first slide, you will see prepared by student. So it applied that across all the slide. So let's insert a new slide again. This time let's take a blank slide. So here you can, let me just bring it here. This is a blank slide. So you can see that the moment you start adding more slides, this header is always there. So it's always there. You can edit this header, prepared by students, business management, or we say prepared by BM students. So we leave. So all the changes will appear to all the slides. So this one you just show that you prepared. So if you want the changes to show all across the slides, you still go to the insert option and then go to footer. Then you just say by BM students. So you apply. All the slides will show the same thing. So now we have inserted the new slide here. So we may want maybe something like a video on our slides, maybe to show the people that, okay, fine, I want you to watch this video because we're doing our presentation, so I want you to watch this video. Then yeah, so you come here, a video from my PC. Let me go there and then check if I have videos here. Yeah, open my hand. Let's see if I can get that. Video, small one maybe. Downloads. Yeah, so we have this kind of the music, like please pound, match the keys, for year, don't charge. Okay, let me take this one. So we want to add this video in our slides. Maybe we're doing our presentation, so let me resize it and make it small so that it can fill the whole screen and drag it this side. Yes. So what is going to happen here, let me add some text on top here, like here, kind of a title on this video. Let me see. Share keys. Just maybe make it bold. Hey, maybe bold it. The size maybe 20 page. Yes, Alicia Keys. So you can play this video. You can play this video, no problem, on your slides. If you want to provide some visual, like, yeah, that's what you can do. Let me close this. So you have seen how you can add a video in your slides. Insert, come here. You can also add an audio. So it's just a matter of what you want to add. That is clear. So maybe you want to give your slides numbers, like slide number 1, number 2, and so forth. You just come here, insert numbers. Then you choose, like here, you want date. Yeah, but this time it's a slide number, not a footer. Let's use the slide number and apply to all. So it shows the date the slides were prepared on the 2nd, on the 10th of February 2021, slide number 1, slide number 2, slide number 3, and slide number 4. So these are the options. If you are working on mathematical, we have some equations. You can add some equations there and so forth. There are so many options that you can do with this insert option. So now we have our slides here prepared. Remember, we used home tab, insert tab. So let's come to the design tab. So this slide looks boring. So we want something that is when you look at it, you just enjoy and you feel it looks beautiful. So there are so many slides, the designs which are provided here for you. You just choose the one that you want, how you want your slides to look like. Okay, so let me say I like this one. I like this one. So when you apply this design, you can have more options for the designs here. Yeah, so you can choose colors, everything, font, effects, and background. So if you want the one that you prepared yourself, there is an option here, format background. So you can provide the background maybe from your computer, your own background. So there are this option here. You can use these options, fill the picture. You can browse the background from your computer and start using it. So it just a matter how you want it to be. So let's leave it this way. So there are so many options that you can use for that, to give the design of your slides how you want them to look like. You make it beautiful, and yeah. So I said I chose this one. So you can see it has changed all across. So that is it. This is our image. It's still here. So yeah. So we are done with the design. So you can design your slides the way you want them, how you want them to look like. So we also have a transition. So with the transition, suppose we want, when we move from this PowerPoint tutorial, which is the beginning of our slides, we want to move to the next slide. So there must be kind of a transition. Let's say faint, maybe. Yes, let's faint. Let's choose faint. Yeah, sure. Let's choose faint. As this one, let's choose wipe. To shoot wipe side. Let's come to this one before we play our video. What is it supposed to be? Reveal. Reveal should come up and say, you see. That's beautiful. So now after doing this, apply to all. Okay, so let's just go here, slides, transition, animation, then slideshow. Let's see how it will look like. Let's start from the beginning and we move across. That's the view. Look, when you look at this view, it's different. It's not like just like moving across and it's like that. There's a change in view. Look at this, it's moving to the left. Look, this one is coming up. Oh, you see? Now our video is playing, and that is it. So I hope you are following. So you can end the slide here. So this is part of we did design, we did transition, so you understood how the transition works. So you can opt for more transitions here depending on what you want. You just come to this arrow here and do. So that is it. So sometimes you may want the animation. This time you want your text to be animated. When you open a certain slide, you don't want everything to just appear. So you want them to go one by one, so that, because these are the presentation, you want them to appear one by one, so that at least you can be able to explain what is going to happen, what to expect for your viewers. So you can just come here. Maybe you want this introduction to, when it comes in, it should just appear like, you see. And also this text after that should I create a wheel. You can see. I'm sorry for that noise. Okay, I'm just enjoying what I'm doing. Okay, yes. So let's come here. Also work for this. Yeah. Let it split. Yeah, this one also split. So this one's I should also maybe this this one, same thing. This image I mean make it like this. See, wow, that's beautiful. Okay, fine. Now we are done. So we apply to all. Okay, this is the background now. Once you are done with that, you don't need to do that apply to all. So let's come to slideshow and see from the beginning, and we play our slide. Let's go and see. Now you can see the slides are empty. So when I press next, the button, there is an introduction. So I explain what is going on with the introduction, what so forth, then I explain about our presentations. We move to the next step. We have our images, then graphics, then this project is beautiful and so forth. Then we can go to our last slides. You can see this is moving. It's part of the transition now. The look, and then there comes our video start. Play. Yes. So this is how we use this option here, which is called animation. You can provide the animation to the text in our presentation. So the slideshow I have been showing you, if you want to show the slides from the current. So let's say we are here, we are working on this slide. Let's see what is happening in this slides. Maybe you say from the current. So it will start from that slides. So we start working on that. So that is how it works. We can also go to review. With the review, you'll be working on this slide also, maybe this one. Then you add a comment maybe. So you say this wheel is boring. This wheel is boring because it talks about audit, text and accounting, so I can't follow. So you have added the comment on that. So if the person clicks on this, we'll see the comment here. This is the comment option. So you can also reply. Someone can reply, no. This is beautiful. So it shows who have commented on that. Let's say that you can see it's P. So if we are collaborating with someone, it will show that this person is the one who is commenting on this. So these are some of the options that we use in our slides. So if maybe we want our slides here or our PPT to look like this, I already showed these options. You can see introduction, you come here, this one, yeah, looks like the notes. So this one, you can show them in this manner. Page notes, they can be like this. Reading view, you can see this and be able to read. So thank you very much for your cooperation. I think this marks the end of our lecturers when it comes to PPTs. So one more thing, you have pictures here. I showed you how to add the pictures. You can have okay, let me go back to our normal design. Don't be scared. Yeah, normal design. So we have the other option here whereby you can insert some shapes, different shapes. Maybe you want this one on this slide. You can apply that. So you can add different shapes in this through the use of the insert option. So many things. You can add some graphs. Let's come here and say add some charts. which chart you want. Maybe no, let's take this one. Say okay, we add a chart on our presentation. So we'll do a lot of this chart, how it's our Excel. So you can add some chart for your presentations here. So with this chart, you can work on this chart. Maybe you don't want this option to be 4. You can see it shows you want it to be 10. So when you do that, immediately it changes here. You can see now it's 10. What about Series 2? Series 2, it should not be this. It should be 40. Big one. 40, and see it changes. Now you can see Series 2 changes. So it keeps on changing like that. So this is how it works. You can add some charts on your presentation. So many things you can add here. With the insert option, you can add some links to different websites. Maybe you want them to visit and see this option. You can add the link, the browser, the document. You want to attach some document in this computer, and so forth. So that is it. So many things that you can do. Just keep on practicing and working on them. Yes. Of this, let me say thank you so much. Let me see in the next class.